I'm gonna stream my practice tonight. Discord.
Swallowed like a piece of yarn in the air or a bug at some point this afternoon, and I literally have been going all every since.
Nice.
Yeah, this is great. I love it. Swallowed around like 4, I think. My throat's been fucked up ever since.
Sorry, honey.
It's just very annoying.
Well, now why isn't the controller working? What the heck? The heck? Okay. There we go. Now it's all working.
Do you want me to listen to it, like stream it with you?
No, you don't need to. Okay, I've got the nafety for safety. Gonna be playing nice and safe, but also hopefully fast.
You're right, Karen.
Was that? Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you gotta buy them at the jacked up prices at the airport, yeah. It's not that bad, it's more like concert prices. Well, that's weird. But you will be able to get one. And the biggest risk, because like I haven't been on a Delta plane in a while, so I don't remember how their seats are, but stereotypically, airplane seats are not made for people with wide hips. So hopefully that's not too uncomfortable for you. I think it should be fine. I mean, the last time I flew was JetBlue, and those felt plenty wide enough, but it is a different airline, so I don't know if their seats are different.
Find out.
Picking up our buddy Lancelot.
Liberation. Thank you.
We'll hold on to it just in case.
Find out.
Angel's Wing. Hold on a tick. I gotta check that out.
Fight it out.
Nice. Pretty smooth Warren fight. Could only hope for one that smooth. Great squad rearrangement. Several wrong inputs there, but that's okay.
Liberation.
Okay. Maybe we should buy more healing items there when something like this happens.
Find out.
There's a chance it won't matter, but we'll see. Whoa, that should sell for a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let the Griffin have the ice axe for now.
Fight it out.
Those are solid. Nice. That's nice. It's okay. Off to a smooth enough start. Let's see if we can keep it up. There we go.
Find out.
Alright. Some reasonably good item drops. These should sell for a decent amount of money.
Fight it out.
Oh yeah. Now that was a great fight. I think that should be a gold split. Not that it matters a whole lot. I'd still love to see it. Nice. Mr. Gilbert is down. Whoa. That's a yikes. Power just flickered. Luckily all my stuff is hooked up to the universal power supply. Still startled me though. Alright. Let's see what we got for this. I hope that's not too low. Okay, just barely safe. I gotta move him though. ASAP. That Dollmaster might bump him. Alright, I think we're in the clear here.
Find out. Liberation.
Yeah, we don't want that card anyway. Yep. Mashing too hard.
Fight it out.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks for swinging by and hanging out. We're going to Lovers this guy.
Secrets?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How goes the monster Honston?
Been going good. We are making our way through master rank stuff.
Nice. Is that the like Rise content?
The Sunbreak stuff, yeah.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sunbreak content. That's awesome.
We got Revenge on Seregios for Alex today.
Nice. Is that it? I was reading the chat. That's the guy who's giving you guys a hard time.
Yeah, yesterday we fought him 3 times and lost, and then Alex even fought him once alone and lost. But we got him this time.
Nice. Important thing is you got him.
How's the practice been going?
They've been going good. Occasionally I'll get a little greedy and mess something up and die, but when I'm actually paying attention and playing as safe as I actually would at the marathon, I've consistently been finishing under an hour and 10 minutes, which is well below the estimate I gave them, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, sick.
Liberation.
I don't think, with all the safety strats that I use, I don't think I'm ever going to get under an hour, but it'd be cool to see in practice. Main thing is consistency and safety, and I think I've been doing okay on that front.
Yeah. Want a clean run, I think, more than the fastest run.
Exactly. I want to be able to complete the run no matter what, and that means not always playing for speed. Speaking of which... Sorry, Griffin, but you don't get to hold on to this ice axe anymore. Because we need to sell it. Picked up some good items to sell here. So we should be real good on cash for the early game. 100 grand on this stage is really good. Yeah. I don't know if
Liberation.
I mentioned it. I did reach out to Dragon Dark, and he said that he'd be down to run commentary with me for my run.
Yeah, that's sick. That'll be nice. You can focus a little bit more on playing then, if you have someone there who like kind of knows the game and can explain stuff.
That's the hope, yeah. Like, I'll talk when I can, but there are definitely some sections where it's really hard to talk and play at the same time, especially like
just
when I'm really deep in
talking and going
menus.
through a million menus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we have like 3 hermits, so I'm just gonna blast the heck out of Debonair here with them, I guess.
Fight it out.
It's way more hermits than we could reasonably need. I'll hold on to it to see if these hit. Be nice to have a hermit in reserve for the mermaids. Nice. Go get some more money. We don't strictly need it, but again, safety strat. More money means more healing items, more Joker cards, everything we could possibly need to mitigate for bad RNG. was getting a practice run in on Sunday, I think it was now, and second form Gary gave me the fight of my freaking life.
Oh yeah, what happened?
He just would not get hit. Like, he was dodging all my guys left and right, and I think, yeah, Griffin died to him. I think
Find out.
Aisha died to him.
Liberation.
It was a real weird fight, the one on Shangri-La. I ended up having to, like, retreat several times and res my team. Just because he just wasn't getting hit. It was so strange.
Sometimes just have the worst luck.
Yeah, it was good practice for dealing with that kind of situation, though, because, like, that doesn't usually happen.
Yeah, yeah. And so if you finish the run, then, you know, I'd say that's great practice.
Yeah, definitely learned
Yeah,
something
but you
about,
never- Who knows what'll happen on game day.
exactly. I gotta be ready to deal with the weirdest RNG.
Fight it out.
Like, on that same level, the ninja that I used to grind on for a couple levels also got a couple hits off on my team, which was really weird to see because that never happens. That's not formation. Nope. Really like to see some sort of damage card that's not just another hermit. I mean, Judgment's fine, but I'd rather save those for later. Oh well.
Fight it out.
Better just use it, I guess. Two more lightning bolts. Got an Emperor on deck if I need it. Come on, Warren. 5 HP, my guy. Alright, well, you're not gonna get to use your bolt anyway, Warren. Well, that's just unfortunate.
Thank you, Aisha.
Yeah, so Gary has been putting up a fight the past few practice runs. Not usually one of the bosses that does so, but hey, anything can happen. This game is so very RNG dependent. Some of the folks on the forums have been doing some really great work on figuring out RNG manipulation, though. Got some really cool stuff.
On the Saturn version.
Yeah, like the main focus has been on the Super Nintendo version, but a lot of what they've found, recently they've also found a glitch on the Saturn version's RNG that can not super reliably be exploited, but it is an opening that might be able to lead to some real RNG manip in the future. I guess the question is, I guess the question is whether it's a glitch in the Saturn version or the Super Nintendo version. I think the consensus was that it's actually a glitch in the Super Nintendo version. So, in Warren's initial card pools at the start of the game, apparently in the Super Nintendo version, he'll never give you duplicate cards.
Find out.
But in the Saturn version,
Liberation.
he sometimes will, depending on your seed.
Lucky.
And they did find some ways to reliably hit the same seed over and over again so they could get the same card pools, but it takes... It's not like a consistent setup is the problem. We have a Hierophant, but not a Fool. Yeah, we'll hold on to a Magician. Yeah, we need more damage cards if we're gonna try to brute force our way through.
Do you have a plan for after RPG limit break? Are you gonna go back to Devil percent, or are you gonna try to get some of your other records back?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the focus. Just try to lower my times
Fight it
in any percent Sargem. I'm not necessarily like gung-ho about specifically going for getting the records back, but I do know that I can do better on any percent and Sargem Island, and I want to lower my times on them. If I happen to get the record back, that'd be great, but that's not like the main focus for me. It's just I know I can do better, so I want to.
I like it. It's a good way to do it.
I hope so. Because like the last thing I want to do is get on a grind for a record and burn myself out, and be like, well, now this hobby that I picked up for fun is painful. It's the last thing I want to happen. Of course we can't be hitting the ones that are already weak. That'd be too easy. Nice. Had to burn a lot of damage cards, but we did it without the Fool. That's the other thing I've been practicing on a lot of these fights is like, okay, so suppose I don't get a Fool, like how many other cards do I need to brute force my way through them?
Yeah.
It's like that's
No,
the one
that's
advantage
actually
of
really smart too.
yeah, like that's like the one advantage of not caring so much about the final time is like I can go for a slower strategy on these boss fights if I need to. If I have the ideal cards, great, but I'm not gonna sit there like burning through all my Joker cards trying for the perfect card combo. That said, I'm definitely sticking with the like donate $1 for every card I pull gimmick. I think that'll be fun for I think that'll be good for the event and also fun for like chat and audience. Which is a weird thing to have to consider. How do I make sure that the run there's enough going on in the run to keep people entertained or at least paying attention?
Yeah.
Devils are great, but what I'd really like is another Magician. I'll take another Hermit. 2 Hermits and a Chariot ought to do for this guy. I have some healing cards. Missed the item pickup there, but that's okay. We're fine with money, so we don't really need it. But yeah, aside from Monster Hauntston, what's new with you?
Oh, that's about it. Not
Solid.
too much else. I'm feeling
wrist doing better?
My wrist is better.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's
Glad to hear
there's
that.
still a little bit of
Fight
pain,
it out.
like, but it's fine for the most part. Like I can use it pretty normally now.
That's something at least. Okay, now with the priestess, he should be low enough. This is fine. Yeah, especially with that hit. Thank you, Aisha. Nice. Yeah, smooth Albaleo fight, but Gary was really fucking me up there. What bizarro world is this run? No, the other thing I was thinking about doing, I allocated like 5 minutes for the Sargem Island run incentive. I thought it might be cool if I did that run, like letting all the text rock and letting the voice work play. That way people can actually see like these are the add-ons to the Saturn version. These are what's unique about it. Because me just speeding through that level in like 3 minutes is fine, but if just letting it take the extra 2 minutes, for the like 5 fans of this series who have never seen the Saturn version, I think that might be a nice little treat.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Like, I'm still gonna speedrun it in the sense that I'm beating the level as fast as possible with those constraints in mind. Like, I'm letting the voice dialogue rock and all that.
That one you're not doing on the fan patch?
I am gonna run that on the fan patch so that the text boxes are in English. People can read the like story for the level, such as it is.
Oh, I see. The voice acting will still be in
Yeah, the voice acting is still all in Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, it still runs the original Japanese audio for that.
That makes sense. I don't know why I thought they would have like dubbed it over. So.
We've been like, well, kudos for the effort, but damn. Here comes Prince Tristan.
Yeah, I'm digging Charge Blade so much that I think if this game holds my attention all the way through the end game, like to the point where I don't have anything else to do, I'm gonna like pick some fights and try to like lower my times on them and like actually
Sounds like kind of like do speedruns for this, for Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
It's people post some crazy stuff like.
Yeah, dude, that'd be rad. I'll definitely
like
hang out and watch this.
Endgame Elder Dragons in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's like.
That'd be crazy to see. I'd love to see you do that.
But I don't know. I'm thinking like I'm gonna keep my
Fight it
build kind of off meta. I read a whole Charge Blade guide. And watched a bunch of stuff. There's like a bunch of different play styles that you can do with it. The one that I've been doing is kind of off meta, but it's just like super honest.
Fight it out.
So I want to try and like stick to that and see how well I can do with like an off meta setup.
Sounds cool to me. Also, like, if off meta is more fun to play, then that's really what matters most. I also have to imagine the grind for the meta build is probably mildly annoying and barely worth it.
No, it's all kind of the same. Like you still want to. You have to grind any build like the same amount, basically.
Fair. Same amount of time, just working towards different items.
Yeah, with different
That's fair.
decorations and different armor pieces and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I was having fun playing Monster Hunter with you guys, but like, I just fell behind so fast, and I was like, I really gotta focus on practicing for this. So
Yeah, this is definitely more
Liberation.
important right now.
this is
if
my
you do wanna
priority at the moment.
don't feel like you're holding us back
Thank
though. If you
you.
want to play with us, like we'll come and kick the shit out of low ranked monsters with you. It's fun. Especially now that like we're getting our ass beat by these monsters.
So it'd be like cathartic to go beat up on some like intro high rank monsters for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I might
You
take
and
you up on
Ryan
that
are
once I'm back from the marathon.
You and Ryan are on a pretty similar pace too.
Fair, yeah, solid.
Ryan, I think, is like a tiny bit farther, but not much.
Yeah, what's he running?
He's been doing bowgun mostly,
That's cool.
which is pretty handy.
Yeah, I imagine it's really handy to have like at least one person dedicated on a ranged weapon.
I really like playing bowgun on Switch. Well, I didn't like playing bowgun specifically on Switch, but I like
Fight
playing
it out.
it
Yeah.
in general. It would probably be a lot more fun on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be a lot easier to aim.
Yeah, I did like the utility sort of
Fight it out.
status build, and that was a ton of fun. It was like a really good multiplayer build.
There we go. Yeah. I already have enough worlds, I think. Okay, cool. Direct damage and healing are clutch in every fight.
Fight it out.
Yeah, taking the time lost for the heal is not something I would do if I was gunning for a record, but it's something that is perfectly fine to do here. Alright.
Fight it out.
But yeah, like what was happening, my other practice against this iteration of Gary was like just everyone was missing, he was hitting everyone real hard, it was a mess. Oh wait, no, that was correct. Yeah, like that, just like that. It's alright. Could probably finish him with Aisha. Yeah, you just got on the next attack as long as she doesn't miss. It's happening again. Gary's getting
Gary's got a
revenge
bit.
for he's getting revenge for all the runs where I just wrecked his shit. Oh my god. No! Shit. This is exactly what happened before. It's happening again.
What is the charity that you're raising money for, John?
It's for NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Illness.
Got it. Gary hates mental health.
He is so unaware of mental health. He will do nothing to help people with mental illnesses
Fight it out.
because he himself is a hater. Okay. Jesus Christ. 2 minutes later. We came into this stage 30 seconds ahead. That's exactly what happened on Sunday. Holy shit. Gary woke up and said, "You know who I hate? People with mental illnesses." This happens during the run. I'll be like, everyone donate to Dis Gary. Show Gary that we support Nami in this house. My god. But yeah, like, that fight right there would have been a reset if I was gunning for a record. It's nice to be like, well, that was a thing that happened, now we can keep going.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. Moving on.
Honestly, this might be like really good practice for the speed runs too, just because like you have safety strats where if it's like going well again and there's like a slight inconvenience, you know how to correct.
Yeah, it's like my reset isn't the only option.
Yeah.
It's definitely been good for helping me figure out, like, what are my margins for error on each fight, at least on the ones that have given me trouble in my practice. There have still been cases where, like, oh, this fight never gives me trouble, and it still hasn't. That's probably not good in terms of being prepared in case something does go wrong, but what can you do?
Fight it out.
Okay, so that does hit harder. That's good to know. Solid hit.
Nice.
We love to see that.
Fight it out.
Wow. They really just said, fuck Griffin in particular. It's alright. Like it or not, his role for most of the run is to be the meat shield. Yeah, one thing that has been cool to see.
This is why he turns evil in.
Yeah, in the
the
Devil
other
Run. He turns to the dark side.
He's tired of being a meat shield.
Being bad feels good. Go straight Power Rangers villain. But yeah, one thing that has been cool to see in these practice runs has also been the sum of best time down there. Because like that still reflects me playing and getting good luck on me playing well and getting good luck on different stages. So it's cool seeing that continue to go even lower than I think I had on the regular split collection at this point. And that's also well below world record, which means it is possible to take the record back. I don't know how likely it's going to be, but it is possible. And that's encouraging to see. Haven't seen a single frickin' fool. Right? Or am I? Oh, I do have one fool. Alright, well, we'll just go and finish the level and we have what we need. I'll do my panic pools next stage where there's a shop.
Fight it out.
What do you think the possibility is of someone finding like a crazy sequence break with this game?
Like, in the sense of, like, being able to significantly change the route, and not just, low, but not impossible. There is still kind of, like, as far as I'm aware, there is still, like, a critical path of levels that you have to beat. Like, there's a certain critical mass of levels you have to beat in order to get to the last stage. As far as I know, there's no way around that. Like, the most I could see happening is someone maybe finding a way to skip one or two of the optional stages that are factored into the run, like the Castellation Sea. That's technically an optional level, but the reason we include it in the run is to pick up the Brunhilde sword for Tristan, so that he deals more damage and he also deals light aspected damage. So if someone could find a way to do like some really good RNG manipulation to give us some strong items early, we could probably bypass that level. And that would, you know, save a good couple of minutes. So it would have to be something like on the order of that, I think, using RNG manipulation to spawn the items we need from like random drops or from town liberations, because when you liberate a town, there is a small chance they give you a random item. And that was something that Krazar had been exploring for a while, was he was able to manipulate an early town on the Super Nintendo version into giving him the item required to upgrade a female character to the princess class, which is like the strongest class in the game, and he was able to get that on like stage 2. So
Interesting.
yeah, so like theoretically with the right RNG manipulations to get good items early, we could cut out a stage or 2. I don't know how much more like sequencing changes could happen beyond that. There could be more, I'm just not aware of them right now. But no, that is a very good question, and something very interesting to think about. Because like that, yeah, that would shave off several minutes off the run if something like that couldn't be pulled off. Would really like to see a fool here, but if we don't get it, we gotta move forward a little bit, let the RNG cycle. Okay, we have 2 Hierophants, so we don't really need 2 of those. I mean, at this point I'll just also take straight damage cards, guys. I'll also take straight damage cards, guys. Okay. So if we use the Hierophant, yeah, we'll take a Hermit for this too, I guess. Yeah, it'll drop some. There we go.
Fight it out.
That was a weak hit. Let's fix that. Nice. Yes, hello, Zelda. Nice. Take him out. Alright. Blew like a whole minute pulling cards, but again, not a big deal. One other thing I was looking at doing after the marathon, if I do feel like changing things up a little bit, once I finish my casual run through of Unicorn Overlord, I do kind of want to learn the speedruns for that. People have gotten the any percent run on the easiest difficulty down to under half an hour on that now.
Oh, nice. That's a really manageable run.
Yeah. It's like the bad ending on the easiest difficulty, but that's still a speedrun, baby. And there's other categories too, of course, but that seems like that should be a pretty easy one to learn. And I've got some other ideas bouncing around too, but we'll see how I'm feeling after RPG Limit Break. And I also don't want to start speedrunning that game until I finish my casual run-through of it.
I still want to try that game, but I keep getting distracted with other games.
Totally fair.
I guess I just don't play a lot of single-player stuff really anymore.
I get it. You'd like to spend your free time doing something that involves your friends, or at least your gaming time, at least, since like for like a solo hobby, you have skateboarding.
Right.
I already have a star. I'll drop this one. Take a hanged man if y'all got one. Let's put that other sword on Tristan while we're trying to get a fool here. is good. If I don't get that fool, I will sell for the next Lovers or Hierophant, I see. It's better than Hermit. Okay, we just have a ton of damage cards. Maybe let's bust out him with these. Yeah. Why the heck not? We'll just burn him down with like 3 Magicians, 3 Justices.
Fight it out.
I like it.
Nah. I should have put Tristan in the back row if I was going to go for this strategy. But this will be fine. Star. I'll still use the Hanged Man here for the extra damage. I'll throw in the Empress as soon as I see what kind of attacks these Valkyries are wielding. I think they might be Freya's, which means they'll be doing that attack. If they're all dead, then it won't matter. Yeah, so let me heal up. Hey.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Not too shabby. Should be able to finish it without any more cards as long as Tristan lands this next hit. Or if Griffin lands his too. Oh, only one, never mind. Alright. Not bad at all. Under the circumstances, not bad. This is going to be the slowest practice run I've had, I think, but that's not a bad thing.
You made it through and still in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah, not to count chickens before they hatch or whatever, but as long as I don't do anything stupid, these 2 stages aren't bad in terms of difficulty. It's just a matter of patience and not making any dumb mistakes. Now Zelda, you know, you've watched enough of these. Here, well, I move my phone so you're not like sitting on it. It can't be comfortable. Good enough for now.
Fight it out.
See if we can finish up without any extra cards. Nice. Got the little guys. For the rebellion!
Yeah.
I love when it
Oh,
works out like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's the actual best ending of the battle.
The Griffin takes down Queen Endora. Heyo, gold split.
And a gold split, let's go.
Happy to see another one of those after the past few boss fights we've had.
Yeah, yeah.
My goodness, though. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. That's actually not where I want it to be. That's bad. Gotta redo that. It's gonna run smack into an enemy that way. Right up here in the middle. Thank you very much. Then Mustafa is gonna fly over here. God, the English names for these
It's
randos
so
is
good.
great.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yeah, I won't though. Not stopping there. Mustafa's on a direct flight.
Find out.
Angel's Wing. Heyo. We can equip that actually. We don't need to sell that. Let's do that. Here. Let's put that on our main guy for a little extra zazz.
What stats did that have?
So I happened to see one earlier, so I remembered what it was, but it was I don't know how to get to it now. Actually, hang on one second. I do know how to get to it.
Liberation.
It's a defensive item. It gives you like a bunch of like elemental resistances and stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess hold on to that just in case I still don't see a freaking Joker out of all this. Fool, rather. I can see that he's wearing it, but won't let me see the stats unless I unequip it, I guess. But yeah, it's a defensive item, adds some elemental resistances, and I think it makes his attacks light elemental. Which I don't know if that's going to apply to magic. I know that applies to physical, I don't know if that applies to magic. That's something I gotta look up. Yeah, we'll hold on to that judgment, we want those. Don't need world, we have the one we need. Just would really love damage and a fool, mostly. We'll hold on to lovers just in case. Hierophant's better than lovers for this. Well, lovers is lower chance to affect the enemy, but the effect is more desirable in that it makes them attack each other.
Fight it out.
Right, right.
But Hierophant has a better chance of hitting, putting them to sleep. So I'll take better odds of it working, personally. Alright guys. This time around, Gary, you will not have the best of us. That's right.
Got your revenge.
Yeah. That time he went down easy. There we go. There's the fool we want for this fight. And a hanged man too. Also what we want for this fight. Like that. I like that translation. So you're ... a big nuisance. Like I think I just put the dots in the wrong spot there, but who am I to judge? Weird that one attack of his is physical. I always want to burn him down. Which means hitting him, guys. Nice. Ayo. Got the twofer. Griffin taking down the queen and Rashidi.
There's basically no way he ever gets Diablo, right?
It basically can't happen. The fight would have to go real weird. That said, you know, never say never. But yeah, the fight would have to be real weird for him to end up getting even any hit on Diablo, let alone the last hit. He's usually dead long before I even get to that point. Judgment, Justice, Magician, please. We'll take any of those three. Oh, we'll take an Empress too for safety. Empress should be enough. Devil will do like 0 damage to this guy. This is a lot of money I'd be donating on this run. That's fine. I'm prepared. It's for a good cause. Hell yeah, Magician. Let's check our count here. 2 Magician, 3 Justice, 2 Judgment. That's real tight. Sure. Tristan's in the back row, that'll help. In the interest of safety, I will pull for one more. Okay, we'll use a Hermit, why not?
Fight it out.
The Judgments, Justices, and Magicians should be enough here. Well, that was real weird, but that's fine. Tristan never gets to go first in this fight. It's always Diablo. Don't know how that happened. Not complaining, just confused. It also doesn't usually miss. But yeah, like this is the real reason why there's not much of a chance for Griffin, unfortunately, is the 2 front parts of Diablo would have to die first. And that's just not likely to happen because of the card spamming that we do.
Yeah, he lived.
He did live, which is
He didn't
rare enough.
That fight.
That is rare enough on its own. The fact that he not only lived, but took 0 damage during that fight. Like, good for him, holy shit.
Griffin was the real hero of this run.
No kidding.
He was the one. He was the one who stepped up.
The hero we needed, not the hero we deserved. The one thing that has me nervous about flying to the event right now is I don't think I can take my backup Saturn like my original plan was. I've tried using it a few times. It is real beat up. Like, the video signal it puts out is real iffy. It crashed on me a couple of times while I was trying to do practice runs. I think at this point I have to just hold on to it and maybe use it for parts if anything ever happens to my main Saturn. But I can't bring that to the marathon and use it there. It's not stable. Which is fair because, you know, it was a junker Saturn I bought off of eBay.
Yeah.
But it does have me a little like, not quite how I wanted things to go, but oh well.
Have you were able to maybe contact anyone at the event, see if they have a spare Saturn?
I could maybe use Dragon Dark's Saturn because I think he's running. No, he's running a Super Nintendo game this year. Somebody else is running a Saturn game, but I can't remember who. I mean, I'll bring my Saturn. It's not the end of the world if something happens to it, but yeah, knowing there's someone else there with one in case something happens would be good, yeah. That's a good call. I should definitely reach out and confirm that just to be safe.
You can put it in a carry-on, can you?
Yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna wrap it up in bubble wrap and put it in my carry-on.
Oh, that'll be fine.
I think so too. It's just paranoia, you know.
I get it. You'll be alright though.
The other thing I gotta remember is I gotta remember to bring the watch batteries that the Saturn uses for its backup save clock, because the ODE I have in there to run the hacked patch requires that the Saturn has a working battery on board. The battery can't be dead.
I have to do that I have to change the battery in my GameCube because that the clock every time I was trying to play Animal Crossing and the clock.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if the onboard battery is dead, then it won't save that. I don't know how it is to replace that on the GameCube, but it's pretty easy to replace on the Saturn. Hopefully it's similarly easy. Yeah. I guarantee there's a guide online somewhere on how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't plugged that in a bit. I played a little bit of but then with the time not working and stuff, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would have been great for a game that's all about the real-time clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this was a pretty reassuring run, even though a lot of things went wrong. Still had a really good time and well under the estimate that I gave them.
Yeah. It seems like you've got it pretty consistent at this point.
Yeah. This was a run with pretty weird luck.
Have you been working any safety saves into your run or anything?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna have any saves pre-saved and ready to go for it, but I am going to save after each stage, so I can always rewind the stage if something goes terribly wrong.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Doing that only adds a second to the load time for each split, so it's really a negligible time loss for something like this. So what's that, 15, 16 seconds over the course of the whole run?
Yeah, that's pretty minimal.
Round up, call it 20 seconds. That could matter on a record run, but it's not going to matter for a marathon as negligible. Alright, let's do a Sargem run real quick.
I'm actually gonna feed my cats and get to bed, but it's
Sounds
hanging
good.
out.
Yeah, man, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, good luck on the Sargem run.
Thanks. Talk to you later,
Later,
man.
dude.
How's that game go? Oh, 5-1, nice. Save splits. Okay, let's get this Sergeant practice in here. You okay, hon? Do you need me to take Dewey out after this? Are you sure? Okay. Should be a pretty smooth run. We have 3 damage cards. Yeah, there's the repeat star. That's one to share with the group. No, we'll leave that on. Let's turn those on. Great. Yeah. See how long it takes with everything rocking. A little bit of a cop-out that I make this stage be all a dream.
Liberation. Lucky.
Yeah, that's a good one.
あなた、もしかしてここのドラゴンを退治しに来たのでは？
ああ、そうだが、君は？
私も町を占領しているドラゴンを倒そうと思っているのだけど、なかなか手強そうで。もしよかったら、ドラゴン退治をするのに、私をよかった。私の名はアオインド。よろしくね。
こちらこそよろしく頼むよ、アーウィンド。
Wait. Going shopping. Here's all the fools from the last run. What the heck? What the heck? 3 fools, my goodness. Yeah, we have enough cards. I'm just messing around at this point. I guess we're doing the slow route.
Fight it out. Fight it out.
よし行くぞアーウィンド
Fight it out.
Let's go wild here. Start with our Hanged Man. Do I know what's actually called what? They're... What are they? Oh. I knew they were related to those, but I didn't realize they were that closely related.
君は
Wow.
これからどうするんだ
You sure you're good? I can take him.
あなたは
I'm done now.
私はこれから
Yeah,
ある先生術師のもとに行くのだがもしよかったら一緒に行かないか
I finished the run already. This is just the ending.
でも私は別の道を見つけようと思っているの
Yeah, I can take him out.
そうかそれは残念だな
It is coming along. Look at that.
でも今進む道は違ったの最後に求めるものはきっとあなたと同じだと思うのあなたの幸運を祈
I'm
って
sorry, hon. We have Tums if you need Tums.
ありがと
Yeah.
うアーウィンド君も気をつけて
Yeah, maybe you're just taking it as a precaution more than you really need to be. I'm gonna shut us down.